The YMCA of Greater Toronto has recognized that many older adults are feeling isolated during this pandemic, and so they've launched The Bright Spot, an online community where older adults can shine. It offers everything from exercise classes and small online group discussions to trivia nights and mindfulness tutorials, all free of charge. Here to tell us more about it is the YMCA Chief Strategy Officer, Jane Piper. Jane, thank you for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure. Good morning.
Let's talk a little bit about how important this is to get older people online and involved in the community, at least that way.
Sure. You know, when this virus came and there was a decision to close down, of course we did that. We knew it was better for all of us to do that. But we were worried about our older members in particular. We have about 10,000 members who are over 65. So our staff started calling them to check in on them and see how they were doing. And it was great to talk to them. It was great to check in with them. And we did hear from them that they were feeling isolated, that they missed their physical routines, which are so important to both physical and mental health, and that they missed being with other people. They missed that social connection and that togetherness that happens. So we kind of put our heads together and thought, well, what can we do about this? And we decided maybe we could create some of that same activity and feeling online. And that's how The Bright Spot was born. Our staff worked really hard and really quickly to get a site up. And we were supported by a generous donation from Home Equity Bank. So just this last Wednesday, we launched The Bright Spot, which is an online site for older adults.
And what are some of the programs being offered on it?
Well, definitely physical activity, because we know that physical activity helps with your mental health and your physical health. So all of those activities are geared for older adults. And at our very first class, we had 35 people, and we haven't really even started advertising it yet, so we know that that's going to be popular. Things like yoga, some of it in chairs, adapted exercise. We have a class this morning on fitness basics if you're just getting into a new routine. But it's not just about exercise. It's also about activities that are just recreational and social, like trivia, bingo. We have some educational things about learning a new language. We have some sessions in other languages. And we also know that for some seniors, technology is completely easy. For others, not so much. So we also have some basic instructional classes on using technology.
And what have there been some common issues for people trying to log on for the program, some of the seniors that you found that you can maybe share some advice on?
Well, I think that for some people, it is a little bit, they need to be introduced to it, and we're prepared to spend time with them. So if we need to do that over the phone, we're happy to do that. You know, the other really important thing about this site, I think, is that older adults are really, they give of their time and their talent. And we've had older adults volunteering with us forever, and some of them teach fitness classes, some of them are at our welcome desks, they help with our fundraising. And the idea behind this site is that we'll all give them opportunity to lead, to run a book club, or to have their own ideas for a class, and to invite their friends. And if people need help to navigate that, that's great, and we'll be there to provide it. But it's also an opportunity for seniors by seniors. I think we sometimes think of seniors as people that need help, but they also can contribute so much to our community. And we really want to give them that opportunity, even though we're all inside right now.
Absolutely. Well, Jane, thank you very much for joining us this morning. And I know you've had a great response. You've had more than 100 people sign up for it. So we appreciate you doing this. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend.
You're welcome. Have a great day.